Hey, all my smell good friends. I hope everyone's doing well out there today. So what I have going on here for you today is my most recent haul from Knowles Farm Scents pre-order. This pre-order was from, let's see, August 2nd. I placed this order and it arrived just last week. So very quick turnaround time. And yeah, I've got a small but mighty order here that I would love to share with you. So if you're interested in seeing what I picked up from the most recent pre-order, stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is actually my second take on this. I actually filmed this on Sunday. On Saturday. And today is Monday, September 23rd. And yeah, I had my camera facing the wrong way and had no clue. So I literally recorded the whole video for absolutely nothing. Typical novice mistake, right? Yeah. So anyway, let's get to it. So the first thing in my box was my invoice. I always talk about, I love when a vendor supplies a packing slip or an invoice that kind of lists what we ordered and when we ordered it. Really appreciate that. So it looks like I picked up 7 brittles. One is a repeat scent, so I got 2 of 1 scent. And yeah, next thing in my box was Travis's business card. It has his email, his website, his Facebook, and his Instagram. So there's that. Everything very well packaged in little wormies. And then next in the box was a thank you card from Travis. And I say Travis, but Travis and Amber Knowles are the owners of Knowles Farm Scents. Travis is more the face, so we tend to think of Travis when we think of the business, but Amber is absolutely part of it as well. And inside the little thank you card is more social media stuff and some tips for melting Travis's wax. And then there is a handwritten note from Travis and Amber that says, "Hi Terry, thanks so much. Enjoy, Travis and Amber." So there's that. And I want to look over these melting tips just a bit because you guys know that I have struggled with performance from Knowles Farm Scents in my home. And I'm fairly new to this wax, so I'm still learning. I do think I've kind of figured some things out. So it says, while your wax is ready to melt when you open your box, like a fine wine, it only gets better with age. I've found this to be true with this wax. I've found that if I let it sit and cure a nice long time, it seems to do better. To increase the life of the wax, only melt for a few hours at a time. That doesn't really affect me because I'm not one who gets totally bent out of shape if it only lasts for a short amount of time. For a less intense and longer lasting throw, try a 20 watt or lower bulb warmer. For a more intense throw, try a 25 watt or higher hot plate. And most of the 25 watt hot plate warmers are by Julianne Home. I'm not a huge fan of those only because, like, I don't know, they're not that cute. No, that's silly because I hear they throw really well. But they also, the biggest reason I don't have them is because I think pretty much all of them run with a timer. And I use smart plugs on all my warmers. So like when I go to bed at night, I tell Alexa Alexa, I'm not talking to you.
Sorry, I thought I heard my name.
I tell my Echo, my Amazon Echo, to turn off all my downstairs warmers. And all my warmers go off in one shot. And if a warmer has a timer, it doesn't work with my smart plug. I don't know why that is, but they just don't. So I don't have the Julianne Home warmers. Don't know if I ever will. I've looked at them a couple times, but I've decided I don't need them. And I have enough warmers that I get amazing throw anyway, so I'm good not using those. But anyway, I just mentioned that because he says use a 25 watt or higher hot plate. But like I said, the first tip here, I've found that curing my Knowles Farm Scents wax seems to work better because I have warmed some scents recently that I obtained through D-Sashes. And Travis puts his pour date on all his wax, so it's very easy to see when he poured it. So even though I got it through a D-Sash, it was easy to see when that wax was poured, and so yeah, it had been nice and cured, and the scents that I melted did very, very well. So that I've also noticed that if I use more wax. So I've always been a less is more kind of girl, but I have found that there are certain vendors where that just doesn't work. Teddy Bees is definitely one of those. I absolutely have to use more wax when I use Teddy Bees, or I won't be able to smell it, especially in my open space. But even in my bedroom, I am finding Dessa's Homespun Scents. That's a vendor that I need to use more wax. Now, granted, I have not tried her new formula yet, so maybe that will change. But I have found if I want to enjoy performance from her wax, I need to use more wax. And I am finding that Knowles Farm Scents kind of fits that bill too. I have found if I use more wax in my warmers, I get a better throw. So there are definitely vendors out there where you need to use a little bit more of their wax to get the performance that you're looking for. All that to say that I've been quite happy with the last few scents that I've worn from Knowles Farm Scents, and I hope that continues. So the next thing in my box, I was very lucky. I understand. I think Travis said he only had 100 to go around, so not everyone got these. But I got a sample of his new body cream, and this is in the scent Beach Evenings. It's a nice size little canister there. And I've actually tried this 3 times now because I've recorded this video so many times. But there's the consistency of it. It's very soft. Ugh. I had heard that Travis's Beach Evenings was really good. And it really is. This is fantastic. I don't usually buy body cream from vendors, but this is so soft and it keeps my skin feeling so soft and it smells so amazing. Beach Evenings is his version of Beach Nights, the Bath & Body Works type. I would definitely pick this up. So I have a feeling he'll probably offer this in his next pre-order, which I know he's doing an RTS in October. I think he may be doing a pre-order in October as well, but if you're not a member of his Facebook group, join it. That's the best place to find out all that kind of information. But I do know there's an RTS coming up in the beginning of October. So that is his body cream. Thank you very much, Travis, for including me on a sample of that. This is fantastic. I really love it. And then I received a wax sample in the scent Banana Brulee. And you guys know that I've mentioned before, I have never been lucky enough to get one of the famous waist knot chunks. Except I did score one through a D-stash recently. So I have not gotten one directly from Travis yet, but I did get one. And I haven't warmed it yet. I've been holding on to it, but I need to do that soon. I actually have it up in my bedroom, so I need to do that soon. But this scent, Banana Brulee, has notes of roasted plantains, and I find that fascinating. Don't think I've ever heard of an oil and vendor wax roasted plantains. Like, it's like a banana scent, but like I've never heard of it called roasted plantains. Although maybe Sassy Girl Aroma has that oil. I can't remember. It's been a while since, of course, been able to pick up Sassy Girl Aroma's wax. So I'm not positive, but it kind of sounds familiar. Also, sugar, cinnamon, toasted almonds, rice milk, and vanilla. So I'm a little concerned about the toasted almonds and the rice milk, but let's give it a whiff. And I have smelled everything quickly when it arrived. This smells really nice. This is a very creamy, like banana pudding type of scent. I really like it. You guys know I like banana scents. I don't mind if it leans a little bit candy-ish, but I definitely get a really creamy banana. It's sweet. I'm not really picking up like almonds. I do think I get a little bit of that rice milk, which definitely, in that vanilla, which is definitely giving it more of that pudding type of scent. And there's sugar, but I'm not really picking up on the cinnamon either. I like it though. So this is a scent if he offers it in the upcoming pre-order, even though I'm trying to stay away from summery scents right now. I love banana scents so much, so I probably would pick that up. So that is Banana Brulee. Very happy to have that sample. Okay, so like I said, I have 7 brittles here. One is a repeat scent. So we will begin with the same scent that I received in the body cream. This is Beach Evenings. And like I said, there is a lot of hype surrounding this scent. It is Travis's version of Bath & Body Works Beach Nights. And I hear that Travis has a little bit of something extra in his, and it's this ginger blossom that's in here. So this is roasted marshmallow, sea salt, ginger blossom, vanilla, and driftwood. And this was poured on August 4th. So this is a month and a half since pour date. This is absolutely beautiful. There really is an extra, and I'm not sure what ginger blossom is. I can only imagine it must be the flower from a ginger plant. I'm only guessing, but whatever it is, it's beautiful. This is so creamy, so marshmallowy, so vanilla-y, and so sweet. And you get a little bit of that driftwood, but you really get the other notes more. This is absolutely beautiful, and that's why it smells so beautiful in that body cream. Like, guys, trust me, you want to smell like this. This is gorgeous. I am so sad I only got one, but I have so many Beach Nights blends, but this is exceptional. So I really wish I got more. So I hope he offers it again soon, but that is Beach Evenings. I will say that Travis's pre-order list is usually relatively small, so I don't know how soon we'll see this again, but it is a popular scent, so I don't have any worries that we won't see it soon, but I'm going to let that cure for a bit anyway. But that is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Okay, the next scent is one that I have 2 of. This is my repeat one. So this is Pumpkin Pie Pound Cake. And these brittles, oh my goodness. I'm going to have to take one of them out. They are just something to be admired. Let's see if I can get it out. Yeah, look at that. So pretty. Now the brittles are, oh my gosh, I can smell it already. The brittles are a bit smaller than a lot of brittles that I've seen in vendor wax. It says they are 5 ounces, and I know like Sassy Girl Aromas and like Harper James, Traverse City Wax, their brittles are like 6.7, 6.8 ounce. So these are a little smaller. I actually like that they're smaller. And they're cheaper, of course, because they're smaller. I think these are $7.75. Let me look at my invoice real quick. Yes, $7.75. So very affordable and easy to squeeze more into your order because they are priced lower. So pumpkin pie pound cake is vanilla pound cake, pumpkin souffle, and pumpkin pie. This was poured August 17th. Sounds so simple, right? This is one of the scents I was just talking about that I warmed recently, and it did very well in my home. I had Travis's chunk bag, and I believe those are also 5 ounces. I got 2 worms out of that bag, and it was absolutely pumpkin heaven, bakery yumminess going on in my house. It's so good. This is like your pumpkin pie with a slight bit of spiciness, very little spicy, so don't be afraid if you don't like spicy. I don't like overly spicy either. I just like a little bit of it. And you get like that denseness of the pound cake. So good. Such a good performer. It is such a yummy blend. I highly, highly recommend. This is also one that's raved about. So that is pumpkin pie pound cake. And it is raved about for a good reason, just like that Beach Evenings. Next up is Campfire Confection. And I have to laugh because Travis posted on his Facebook group that he dropped a brittle of this and it broke and he didn't want to include it in any one shipment. And so he was melding it himself, enjoying it very much. And I had to laugh a little bit because I kind of need him a little bit and was like, yeah, right, sure. But Of course I believe him. So anyway, Campfire Confection has notes of sugar cookie dough bread and campfire marshmallow. His sugar cookie dough bread is in another blend that I also melted recently and also was including when I was talking about how well a couple of scents I warmed recently did in my home. It's exceptional. I have this bag open right now and I can smell it, and it's nowhere near my face. So Campfire Confection again was sugar cookie dough bread and campfire marshmallow. Interesting, as I hold it away from me, I really pick up the sugar cookie dough bread, but when I sniff the bag, I really pick up that campfire marshmallow. This is really nice. I don't remember what's in his sugar cookie dough bread. He has told us a zillion times. None of us seem to remember. We just know that we love it. I think he said it's like friendship bread, and my guess is sugar cookie dough, and I think another note, but if I think of it, I will post it above, below, whatever. Maybe if I do that, I'll remember next time, but yeah, high hopes on that, right? This is really nice. You really get that sugar cookie dough bread. It is such a good gourmand note, and you really get that campfire marshmallow. Very simple, but yet very delicious smelling. This is just like you're enjoying a delicious pastry near a campfire. And that pastry has like a marshmallow topping, like a gooey melted marshmallow. And I love me some gooey melted marshmallow. So very glad I picked that up. I do think this was a new scent. So that is Campfire Confection. And these scents should be available in his upcoming RTS. So if anything here sounds good to you, go for it. They are a little bit Hunger Games. So like I said, pay attention to his Facebook group. Find out what time it's going to start. I believe it's October 5th, but check the group and see. Find out what time it's going to start. Be ready, because you gotta have quick fingers. So the next scent I got is Hello, It's Me Fall. And I feel like a lot of vendors use a name similar to this, but usually it's like Hello, It's Fall, or It's Fall, y'all, or something like that. So this one is Hello, It's Me Fall. And it really is fall. Yesterday was the first day of fall. I'm so excited. Today, so I worked from home today, and it's been cool. Like, it's been the 60s all day. It's been gloomy, so the sun hasn't been out. So it's been downright cool. I've had my windows open all day. I have my fans in front of me turned on low. I love it. I love it. So this is notes of apple cider donut, and they are separated on the label. So apple cider donut, Palo Santo, and toasted marshmallow. Thought that sounded good. I do want to pull this brittle out too, because it's really pretty. I love the colors. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so stunning. So beautiful. Ooh. Ooh. This may be the first time I've had Travis's Palo. I haven't warmed a lot from him. So I don't think I've tried a Palo blend yet. It's nice. It's really creamy and smooth, but that toasted marshmallow just makes it sweet and ooey gooey. And you do get that apple cider donut, but it's not like harsh. It's not vinegary. It's really well blended in there. That's a really good, like, I get everything. Apple cider, I get donut, I get Palo, I get toasted marshmallow. Oh, I love that. I love that. It's a really sweet gourmand, and you guys know there's no shortage of gourmand scents in my videos because they're my favorite. Hello, It's Me Fall. Don't always love apple cider in a blend, but this is exceptional. Can't wait to see how it comes alive on more. Okay, so this scent, I saw someone rave about this on the board, and it sounded good to me, so I picked it up. This is Saturday Farmers Market. Another beautiful brittle. This is notes of apple, fruits. Doesn't say what fruits, but it's separated from apple. Citrus zest, which is also separated. Vanilla and cream. And I don't know if citrus zest is lemon, orange, lime, all of the above as far as the zest. But this was poured towards the end of August, so I don't know how strong this will be, but let's give it a whiff. That's very interesting. This is like different than your typical like farmer's market, like holiday market kind of scents. I do get apple and I do get a citrusy zest. I could not tell you what kind of citrus I'm getting, but it has like that lemon, lime, orange kind of zest scent to it. There's definitely a fruitiness to this. I'm almost kind of wondering, is it like pomegranate? But yet there's kind of like a berry note. Yeah, he's going to have to tell us exactly what fruits are in this oil. I do get that apple for sure, and I get that vanilla and the cream. Like, it's such... This is where the interesting thing comes in here, because it's fruity. It's not really spicy. I feel like a lot of farmers market scents kind of have a little bit of a spice vibe to them. It's fruity, but it's also like creamy and vanilla-ish. Yeah, I like it. It's different. It's different than other scents I've smelled like this. And I like it. I hear a dog barking out in the neighborhood, so my dogs may start. They tend to respond when they hear other dogs. So, Saturday Farmers Market. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That smells really good. And then the last scent that I picked up, and I also love the name of this, I Bet You Think About Me. Again, beautiful, beautiful colors in his brittles. Just stunning. So this is notes of Cali Coffee Bar. I'm not exactly sure what's in the Cali Coffee Bar oil. Obviously coffee, right? I was thinking it might be kind of like a coffee shop kind of thing, where it's not like straight up coffee grounds, but it may have like a creaminess, kind of like a latte, cappuccino shop going on. Sugar cookie dough bread, so there it is again. And Palo Santo. Apparently I decided to go a little gung-ho in the Palo. You hear that, doggy? Okay, so the strongest note here is definitely whatever that Cali Coffee Bar is. I'm definitely getting that. The interesting thing is, when I first smelled this, when I received the package, that Cali Coffee Bar, first thing I smelled as well then, but it was even stronger in the way that it kind of gave me a strong coffee grounds note. But now that this has been sitting for like a week, I am getting a bit more of the creaminess, and maybe that's because it's had some time to meld. This was also poured near the end of August. It's had a little bit of time to meld and sit in a room temperature home, and that sugar cookie dough bread and that Palo is kind of all, you know, it's all melding together. Oh, it's just so nice. I do get that sugar cookie dough bread. I do like this better than I first smelled it. So it goes to show, let your wax cure, guys. It does make a difference. I really like that. That has suddenly become a much more creamier coffee blend. And I like a creamy coffee. I mean, I don't like coffee in real life, but I do like the smell of coffee. I've mentioned that a million times on my channel. But I do like the smell of a creamy coffee. I grew up with a mom and dad that always had their coffee with cream and sugar. So that was the smell I was used to. And I am I will drink a latte and I will drink a cappuccino. And I like it milked all the heck, okay? Because I don't really want to taste the coffee. So I have to have it super creamed out. So I love the smell of a creamy coffee. And I love the smell of a coffee shop when you walk in. Now granted, you do smell, like you walk into a Starbucks, you do get that roasted coffee smell. You definitely do. but you also get the creaminess because there's other drinks going on in there, and there's bakery goods and stuff going on in there, and I love that smell. So I am really liking this much better than I did when I first smelled it. So I bet you think about me. I might be thinking about this blend. Okay, so let me think what I would pick as my favorites. I mean, this is a no-brainer. You guys already know that I love this pumpkin pie pound cake, so I won't even include that in my tops because it's definitely tops. But I definitely will include this. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I need more of that in my life. And if I had to pick one more, oh, it's a close one because I love everything I have here. I truly do. There's nothing I don't like. There's nothing I'm even on the fence about. I think it's a close one between this Campfire Confection and this Hello It's Me Fall. But I think I'm going to go with Hello It's Me Fall. I think I'm going to go there. I'm really liking that. And the bar is pretty, so it gets extra points because the bar, you know I love things, all things pink, so extra points for that. But I love them all. I absolutely love them all. So, yeah. Super excited about this order. And now that I think I'm starting to figure out how I can get this vendor's wax to work in my home, which really isn't like I'm doing any extra work or anything. I don't want it to sound like that. It's just sometimes you have to play around with things. Sometimes you have to move your warmers around. And I'm not saying, you know, constantly move your warmers around with each different vendor. No, just to scent your home, period. Sometimes you have to move warmers around. Sometimes you got to mix up. I know I have a mixture of hot plates and Scentsy warmers in my home. And I don't tend to use like Travis's wax. I use in hot plates. There are definitely certain vendors that I know I can use in my Scentsy warmers and only my hotter Scentsy warmers. And they'll do fine. But there are other vendors who have a harder wax, and this is a harder wax, that I know that they're just not going to cut it in my Scentsy warmers. So it's just about finding out placement, wattage of your warmers, what type of warmers. I find that sometimes like mixing tea lights with this wax does well for me too. So I really do like to mix up a mixture of tea lights and hot plates on waxes that I find are a little bit harder to scent my home with. Supercharged, which performs great in my home. How many vendors did I mention in this video? Performs great in my home. I always find that I get better performance if I mix up hot plates and tea lights. So I am finding that about Travis's wax too. And I'm very pleased with the results I've gotten recently. So I will keep at it. And yeah, if you are, I shouldn't even say if you are struggling, try it, because I feel like I'm the only one on the planet that had the trouble getting performance out of his wax. So yeah, but anyway, if you enjoyed this content today, I hope you will consider giving me a thumbs up and that you will subscribe to my channel in return, where I talk about all things home fragrance, including vendor wax such as Travis's from Knowles Farm Scents. And yeah, if it's sending my home, I want to talk about it. I want to share it with you. So please come back. I would love to see you again, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.